I am going to start off this video with an apology. This will probably be the lowest quality video so far. Life is fun. When refrigerators die, they get really loud, so I'm going to apologize ahead of time if the noise gets to be too much. I did consider skipping the video for this week, but I know how much having the astrology, having the words of the day helps me get through my week. It is a good reminder that not every day is difficult. Not every day is rough. There are aspects that bring us growth. There are aspects that bring us easiness. There's aspects that bring us just positive news. And there are aspects that challenge us. And what might be hard one day is going to be easier the next. So, if the noise is going to bother you, it won't be here next week. The new fridge will be here by then. But if the noise is going to bother you, I will be including the words of each day in the caption. So you can skip the video, skip the astrology, but still at least get the words. And if you're willing to put up with it with me, let's get started. Let's get into the astrology. I'm Felicity Fletcher. I'm an avid reader. I'm a hopeful author, and I'm a practicing witch and astrologer. And I love talking about astrology, and I love being able to provide these astrologically intuitive words for each day for you. This video is covering the week of Sunday, October 5th through Saturday, October 11th. I'm going to be making some mistakes. I'll apologize ahead of time. I'll try to catch all of them. There's not been a lot of sleep. We're making it. We're working through it. So starting off, Sunday the 5th, the word is hibernate. This is going to be a day to cuddle under the blankets. This is going to be a day to rest, to recover, to recuperate, to take the time that you need to get through the difficult season. That's what hibernating is. Hibernating is taking time to take care of the self. It is a time that the animals that hibernate know that it's going to be hard, and that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to shut down, to take care of yourself. There's not astrology to talk about, so we had jumped right into the word. But on Monday the 6th, we have quite a bit of astrology to talk about. We're starting with the moon moving into Aries. When the moon's in Aries, we tend to feel our desires more. We tend to have a lot more energy. We're a lot more enthusiastic. This is a time that we are willing and ready to jump in, to start that new project, to put in the effort that is needed to get something done. We also have Mercury moving into Scorpio. When Mercury's in Scorpio, we tend to be a lot more intuitive. We tend to take more time observing. And we observe everything from a very intellectual viewpoint. It's all about trying to understand what is happening instead of trying to control what is happening. It's going to be a time of intense conversation. It's going to be a time where we analyze over reacting. It's going to be a time that we want to know what's happening. We want to truly understand what is going on before we can react, before we can make a decision. It's a time where we really want to draw conclusions. We want to figure out answers, regardless of how deep we have to go. I personally believe that there are a lot of people out there hiding some really big secrets, and I don't think that they're ready for this Scorpio Mercury. I think that there's going to be a higher effort to uncover those secrets, and it's about time. It is also, just as a warning, when Mercury is in Scorpio, it's very hard to follow instructions because we care more about why, not how. The other thing happening on Monday the 6th is we have a full moon in Aries. This full moon is bringing bold changes. Full moons are intense. They come in, they shine light on things. The full moon, you can go into the desert during a full moon and it's the same as during the daytime. I live in an area that does not have a lot of lights. I don't have street lights. I don't have anything like that. When it's time for the full moon, I can walk directly into my house and I can see everything. I don't need to have any lights on. I don't need a flashlight like I do sometimes during the new moon. It illuminates. You see the darkness. This full moon specifically is going to shine a light to help us find out who we are and release who we are pretending to be. This is going to be a time about searching and really acknowledging our own needs and desires. It's going to be a time of self-assertion. This is who I am. This is what I need. This is what I want to do going forward. This is who I am not. It's going to be a time of authenticity. There's going to be strong emotions dealing with this too. How many times are we told to dim our light? How many times are we told, in order to make it in this business or in order to get this job, you have to look a certain way? Just look at job interview recommendations. You're supposed to look a certain way. You're supposed to say certain things. You're not told to go into an interview and be yourself. And there's a lot of emotions between what we've been told all our lives and what we are going to want. We need to honor who we are. We need to honor who we are in our relationships. How are we showing up in our relationships, and how are other people showing up for us? The word of the day for Monday the 6th is autonomy. This is going to be a day where we are responsible for us, where we are making our decisions, where we have the energy to stand up for ourselves. When we have that intuitive analyzing mind to really figure it out, to make decisions, we are going to be pushed to be the best versions of ourselves and be our truest versions. Moving on, Tuesday the 7th, we have Mercury square Pluto. This is a difficult aspect that's going to challenge us. It's going to bring with it a lot of deep thinking, a lot of deep interactions, a lot of emotions. It also is a time that brings with it a lot of extremism. We are going to probably see this play out on a very wide scale, both worldwide, politically, nationally. This is going to be a time that really challenges our thoughts, challenges what we think about the world around us, challenges what we think about ourselves, challenges how we talk to ourselves. During this time, you have to take the high road. There's going to be a lot of people that are trying to be manipulative, that are trying to be extreme, that are trying to become authoritarians. You have to take the high road. You can't stoop to their level. This is also going to be a time where a lot of secrets get uncovered. And I think that this is going to be a very interesting day in the world of conspiracy theories. That's actually why I picked the word of the day as conspiracy. I think that word is being changed and it's being adjusted in today's environment, society, because think about how many conspiracy theories are being proven true. It's a lot. There's a lot out there. There's a lot out there that are not true, but this word is shifting. And I think it's just a good reminder of the extremism that can happen on this day. I think it's a good reminder of the challenge to thought. What is a conspiracy and what isn't? Do you hold any conspiracies about yourself? Moving on, Wednesday the 8th, we have Moon moving into Taurus. This is an energy where we seek peace, comfort, and we tend to do it through materialism. We tend to seek out things that make us feel peaceful, make us feel comfortable. We also have Venus sextile Jupiter. This is a great aspect. This is one of the best. This is all about growth and good fortune. It's a very social energy. It's full of charisma. It's full of engagement. It's full of excitement. This is a time to invest. Invest in yourself as a person. Invest in ideas that you have. Invest in who you are. And specifically with that investment, remember excess. When we are truly investing in ourselves, we're letting ourselves enjoy ice cream, but we're not eating 3 tubs. Watch out for excess. We need to invest in ourselves responsibly. I picked the word of the day for Wednesday as gifts. I think Taurus is going to bring in, Taurus loves gifts. I think that Taurus moon energy is going to bring some gifts in for us. I think this Venus sextile Jupiter is going to bring some gifts as well. What gifts can you give to other people? And what gifts can you give to yourself? Thursday the 9th, don't have too much astrology to talk about, but it's going to be a low energy astrology day. The moon is void, of course, not much is happening. And the word of the day is contentment. Find where you are content just being. Friday the 10th, we have the moon moving into Gemini. This brings with it a lot of restless energy. We tend to get very curious. We're seeking variety in life. It is a time where our thoughts are active, where we are thinking, we are engaging, we are curious about the world around us, and that is why the word of the day for Friday the 10th is thought. Finally, Saturday the 11th, we have Venus opposite Saturn. This is a very difficult energy. This energy brings with it sadness, delays. For people who struggle with depression, this will be a very low energy, difficult day. We will all be feeling a sense of loneliness, the inability to connect with others, connect with ourselves, connect with the world around us. There's going to be a lot of pressure. We're going to feel like we have to connect. We feel like we have to be engaged. We have to do this. We have to do that. Do we really though? It's good to take a step back during this energy. Assess responsibility. Who is responsible for the way that you're feeling? Are you taking on responsibility that you're not supposed to be? Is someone not doing something or someone's decision feeling like it's your responsibility? Because it's not. This is also going to be a time of self-development. Take the time for self-development. You need to take it. You need to take this opportunity. You need to take this challenge to grow and learn. It's going to be a low day, but that's okay. The word of the day is limits, because we will need to know our limits on Saturday. You will need to know when to say, stop, I'm taking a break. Stop, I need a rest. Stop, I need space. Limits. All right, we have made it through the astrology. I will say one of the themes that kept coming up for this week, and what I've written down as my theme for the week and the theme for the week, is work on the self. I use the self because we need to figure out what that is, who that is. This is a time of discovery. This is a time of growth. This is a time of challenge. This is a time for us. There are going to be a lot of things going on around us. There's a lot of things going on in the world. Some of these aspects are going to be bringing even more things to light. They're going to be bringing even more challenges. They're going to be bringing even more extremism, which is terrifying in some ways. But we also need to work on who we are. What do we believe? Where do we stand? All right. Go ahead, take a moment, grab something to write with. Grab a paper, calendar, notepad, planner, whatever you want to grab. Let's just review it one last time. You can write these down. It's the astrologically intuitive words of the week. On Sunday the 5th, the word is hibernate. On Monday the 6th, the word is autonomy. On Tuesday the 7th, the word is conspiracy. On Wednesday the 8th, the word is gifts. On Thursday the 9th, the word is contentment. On Friday the 10th, the word is thought. On Saturday the 11th, the word is limits. And this week is time to work on the self. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support these videos, you know how to do it. Everybody goes over it all the time. Like, share, subscribe, comment. All I really ask is you come back next week. I've been getting these videos out every Thursday, and it looks like I'm going to be able to continue that. So I'll see you then. Bye.